Hello, I've decided to put a voice in these videos around due to the text in the previous episode not being that exciting. Here in the auction house, you can buy items for measurable worth, but also at extremely exorbitant prices. We're looking for a sword, so for now we're just going to browse the selections. We do not have that much money. The sand collection method has worked really well, but I still can't afford items that cost in the tens of millions of coins. So unfortunately, no aspect of the dragon for now. We just found out you can actually type things and it's going to be a lot easier. Leaping sword. That's really good. Oh my god, you might not be able to see that, but actually there's 200 damage. We need that, people, now. Unfortunately, its price is, as I said earlier, exorbitant. We do not have the required materials. As you can see in my inventory, I have a total of less than 19,000 coins. That is unfortunately not enough to get one of the greatest swords in the game. I'm going to try to sell some things to try to get more money, but we're not getting in the tens of millions. For now, we're probably going to settle on something cheaper, around the 100,000 coin range. At the time of this recording, sand was one of the greatest money-making methods. You get almost 100 coins per piece of sand. So a whole inventory of sand plus your bag would get you almost 300,000 to 400,000 coins, and you could fill your entire inventory up in less than 20 minutes. Unfortunately, at this current moment, sand is going for less than 20 coins in the auction house. After doing arduous research on the Skyblock wiki, I found a weapon that we might actually be able to afford. Unfortunately, it's not aspect of the Jerry, the aspect of the dragon. I need to get some kind of mod that allows you to see what, if I could just do this, you might be able to see it, but if you're looking at this through a small screen, you might not be able to see anything. All these are aspects of the dragon. Swords that I can actually afford at the moment, and are actually really good. A lot better than the current axe that I have in the bottom left corner of my inventory. Unfortunately, these two are expensive. I'm going to check my inventory right now. Not my inventory, what was it called? The bank. I'm going to check the bank right now, see how much money I actually have. The sword should go for about 200,000 to 300,000 coins. So at the time of this recording, you should be able to have gotten it with the sand method. Unfortunately, now at the time of this video's release, sand is no longer a good method of collecting coins. Now it's minions. Minions. There's always been minions. It's probably always going to stay minions. We're buying it now. 200 grand down the drain. A whole 20 minutes of mining. We're getting it, boys. Building up suspense. There's this many slides. Yeah, we have it. We have it, boys. One of the best swords in the game. Teleporting ability on the right click for 50 mana and a speed boost. We're reforging it now. We need legendary, not odd. Spicy, no, not spicy. Legendary, we got it third try. Definitely third try. We're insane. We are that guy. No, I accidentally missed. Epic. What am I doing? What am I doing? If you haven't figured out now, but there's actually a voiceover afterwards. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I was going for crit chance. I'm having a heart attack at the moment. My past self. What are you doing? You should have gone for legendary. What are you doing? Nah. Nah, legendary. Keep it, please. 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 We did it. We did it. My past self was so stupid. Now for the enchanting process, y'all don't know how many cows fell for each of these books. Each book contains like an entire cow's worth of leather, and each bookshelf contains like an entire tree's worth of wood. Mr. Beast's team trees is going out. Everyone's gonna be making bookshelves out of the trees. The 20 million trees they've been planting have just been turned into 20 million bookshelves. I kinda wanna keep an entrance now. I don't really want to block it off. Would it work if I place it on the top? Hopefully. Might do. We need to move the anvil now, and we'll go here. Enchant the pickaxe for the better drops. Fortune 3, 45 levels. We just spent 200 grand on a sword. We're broke. We're borderline in debt. Sell the wood quickly. Sell the remaining wood. See, we're that broke that we're not gonna even sell our items. Can't even drag them in our inventory, we're that poor. Help, no, we're broke. Okay, change of plan. We're gonna scam people out of millions. Put the wood back and go back in, right to the deep caverns where we'll be scamming zombies. We'll mine lapis, get enchanting bottles, and get a sword, get more enchanting bottles, get a better sword, get more enchanting bottles, and have a loop that goes on like that until we get the best sword in the game, or until we get the theoretically best set of armor and swords in the game, and that's not for a while at least. I still remember when I was back here facing my first lapis zombies. They were like the toughest enemy I've ever faced. They were insane. 100 health. They had so much health. And then Dud's sword practically carried the entirety of the early game. The spider sword will carry most of like the late early game you can really classify that. Now I one-shot these bad boys. They stand no chance. They're hopeless. They don't stand a chance. I can just get lapis, not even caring. They don't even do any damage to me. So even if they hit me, they're not gonna kill me. It's kind of nostalgic to remember that I was over here running around for my life as the zombies just walked in my general direction with the ability to practically one-shot me, even when I had full iron armor. And all I can do was just slap them a couple of times, run away, slap them again, and hope that they died then and there. Otherwise, I'm completely screwed. We're back at the enchanting table with a fortunate lapis pickaxe. I reforged it, but I'm too broke to actually get the reforged that I want, so we're gonna get the thing that he gives us first. We have a decent amount of levels, and we almost have enough lapis to be able to craft the grand experience bottles. You see, in Skyblock you can't just get the stuff that you want, you got to level up. You got to level up the skills, and that takes ages. So for now, we're just gonna get like Fortune 3 on this pickaxe and make it go like twice as fast. Because Fortune 3 is like a 30% increase in like your drops, I think. Don't ask me, I have no idea how this game really works. But once we have that, we should be able to get lapis at such an incredible rate that will be done in less than 20 minutes, I'm telling you. We did it, people. We can now finally begin to craft the grand experience bottles, almost 150 times more powerful than the regular experience bottle. There are even bigger experience bottles than this, but we can't afford them. Next up, in terms of experience bottle levels, is the massive, or the Titanic, if you will. Those things can shoot you up from level 0 to level 120 with a single one. Unfortunately, they go for 1,500. Maybe not even there. Last time I checked, it was $500,000. Considering we are currently completely broke. Look at our purse, 23 grand. That's like my entire net worth at the moment. We're not really going to be buying anything. Later on in the game, you'll be able to buy these things like compactors or super compactors. They just keep in your inventory as like a talisman or something. I don't know. I'm still a noob. Don't really know much about this game. But what they do is basically they just do what I'm doing right now. They just turn blocks that can be turned into like a block form, like lapis or diamonds, into their respective block form. So you don't have to do this later on. Okay, we're back with the bottle we're enchanting. Now we have a total of about 15. We could probably buy some more if we really wanted to. I don't know if that helps, but if you splash other potions on your head, they actually are stronger. Don't know if it works with splash potions or like enchanting. Bottles of enchanting if you. That's their proper name, apparently. First, we're going to start with. It already has sharpness. Currently reading all of these, none of these enchantments from vanilla Minecraft, so I don't even know what they do. Now another one, straight back to level 36. I think 3 of these can get you to level 50. Less than like 7 can probably get you to 100. I missed that one completely. That wasn't actually a miss, it was a show of dominance to the NPC villager. Looting 3 for more mob drops. Apparently, no way. Don't tell me. Nah. Okay, we're back. We're gonna buy all these bottles. All my savings have recently gone into this. I got some more money from the sand method. It's gonna go away soon. Do it while you can. Actually, this video is gonna be posted long after the sand method has been useful. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to find some new methods about the time. Sand like 100 coins per block. We have 10 bottles. Your armor's currently unenchanted. I still don't really know if that actually works. It works with throwing a potion on top of your head works with other potions, and then with a bottle enchanting counts. Protection is almost always one of the first things you go for. Plus 20 defense. A full set of armor is plus 80 defense, just for the equivalent of 120 levels, or about 4 grand experience bottles. I think that's what they're called. 4 big experience bottles, which goes for about 20 grand in the shop. I accidentally misclicked. Put 2 of them on me. That's like 5 grand wasted. No, the economy's gonna crash soon. Okay, at least I think it's not gonna affect me that much, considering I still have quite a lot of money, and the sand economy hasn't crashed just yet. Most of the time you want just gonna go for protection, but also you usually want to go for feather falling. That big display that I just got was leveling up enchanting. I got augmentation 2, so I've unlocked a bunch of new enchantments. We tried to put Thorns on some, however Thorns only has a 50% chance of activating when you get hit, and at max level does 50% of the damage that you took, so it's not like in vanilla Minecraft. Unfortunately, because of that, it also costs 50 levels. It's not that good. I only get it if you have like a suit of armor that you're going to use for a long time, like a Silver Dragon armor or something like that. Because spending 200 levels for a 50% chance to deal an enemy's damage back at them, it's not a set amount of damage, it's the enemy's damage. So you're not really, so if an enemy doesn't, it would only really work if an enemy does enough damage to one-shot themselves. So it's never really gonna work, unless you can like take like 7 or 8 hits from the enemy, but late game, you're not gonna survive 7 or 8 hits from anything. You're getting a one-shot complete straight to the Netherrealm. New set of armor, straight to the Arachnolord, the Brood Lord, the next episode. Goodbye.